Hey everyone, it's great to see you again as we finish up this weekday's worth of some devotional videos. This week we've been focusing in on Philippians chapter 2, verses 5 through 11. This beautiful first century hymn that describes who Jesus is and what Jesus has done and points us towards a response that we can have in obedience and in worship. Finished up yesterday looking at verses 9 through 11, which talk about how God the Father has exalted Jesus to the highest place and that every knee is going to bow, every tongue confess that Jesus is Lord to the glory of God the Father. Today, we want to actually read a passage from Revelation 5, the very last book of the Bible that describes kind of this ending in even more detail. So this is Revelation 5, verses 6 through 14. Then I saw the Lamb looking as if it had been slain, standing in the center of the throne, encircled by the four living creatures and the elders. He had 7 horns and 7 eyes, which are the 7 spirits of God that sent out into all the earth. And he came and took the scroll from the right hand of him who sat on the throne. And when he had taken it, the 4 living creatures and the 24 elders fell down before the Lamb. Each one had a harp, and they were holding golden bowls full of incense, which are the prayers of the saints. And they sang a new song, saying, "You are worthy to take the scroll and to open its seals, because you were slain, and with your blood you purchased men for God from every tribe and language and people and nation. And you have made them to be a kingdom and priests to serve our God, and they will reign on earth." And then I looked and heard the voice of many angels, numbering thousands upon thousands, and 10,000 times 10,000. They encircled the throne and the living creatures and the elders, and in a loud voice they sang, "Worthy is the Lamb who was slain to receive power and wealth and wisdom and strength and honor and glory and praise." And then I heard every creature in heaven and on earth and under the earth and on the sea and all that is in them singing, "To him who sits on the throne and to the Lamb be praise and honor and glory and power forever and ever." And the 4 living creatures said, "Amen." And the elders fell down and worshiped. So a little bit longer passage today, and actually I'd encourage you to take this vivid picture in the book of Revelation. There's a lot of symbolism there, a lot of just rich pictures of what worship looks like at the end of the age. I think one of the big things with that is that we're so in awe of God's majesty, his power, that the only appropriate response is ultimately to bow down, to fall down, and to give our all to Jesus. And so for you today, what would it be like to make that choice before the end? You know, before the end of the age, before everything's wrapped up, how can you choose to worship God today in your life? And one other thing, in this grand expression of worship that's in heaven, every tribe, tongue, and nation is represented before the throne of God. I think in a day and age like ours right now, maybe take some time today to pray that God would draw us together from every one of those ethnic, racial, cultural backgrounds, that we all can find our wonderful, unified place at the foot of the cross. Hope you have a great day, great weekend, and we'll see you again soon.